going on, guys? It's the Gamer Chief, and I am back with another collection video. And this is my final collection video. This is my Nintendo collection. I've been collecting for the original NES 8-bit system and also the Nintendo Switch. So those are the only two Nintendo consoles that I've been collecting for. I don't have a big collection, but it's getting there. I have bought one 8-bit NES cartridge recently, and I'm working on my Switch collection. So just bear with me. Very small collection compared to most Nintendo collectors, but it's getting there. Taking my time with it. But so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you my Switch games. Most of them are in cases. One of them is not, thanks to GameStop. I have almost all of them except for two are in their original cases. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is Super Mario Brothers Wonder. It's a pretty neat little game. It is complete. The next one I have, Mario versus Donkey Kong. Is complete as well. I guess Nintendo did away with all the manuals, I guess. Super Mario RPG, another fun one. Can you tell I'm a Super Mario Brothers fan? It's always good as a gamer to have a good variety of games to play. If you don't feel like playing your Xbox or you don't feel like playing your PlayStation, you can always depend on Nintendo. Nintendo had some really great games, especially back in the day. They still do. The Legends of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. This was a fantastic game. There's just so much you can do in this game. I mean, wow. They really outdid themselves with these Zelda games. Luigi's Mansion 3. Man, it's really raining outside. It's been raining practically all weekend. We had some plans to go out of town, but thanks to the weather, that kind of ruined it for us. Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. I don't know if that's Ultimate Deluxe or what. U Deluxe. I'm not sure if the U means Ultimate. But this is a fun game. Side-scrolling classic Mario. Okay, so here's the game that doesn't have its original case. And this is Legends of Zelda Link's Awakening. Love this game. Top-down classic Zelda. And the next game I have is actually in my game storage case here. And it is Super Mario Party. And that is it for my Switch collection. Put this aside. Now we're going to start showing you the games that I have that started it all for me. What introduced me to gaming was the original NES, the original Nintendo, and most of these games are my childhood favorites. So I hope you enjoy this one as much as I enjoy showing them to you. Most of them do have dust covers. None of them have manuals, unfortunately, but there are a good stack that doesn't have dust covers, so if you're wondering about that. The first one is, this is the latest one that I got, is the Uncanny X-Men. Tetris style game. Dr. Mario. It's a lot of fun. Here's one that I need to get the original for. The Goonies 2. I actually picked this, I got this one for free using my Lukey Games points. So I need to be on the lookout for the first one because that's a really good game. Russian Attack. Top Gun. Here's another freebie. Battletoads. Love them freebies when you can earn points from buying retro games and you can use them to get free stuff, because they usually sometimes they put rare games up on there for points. You can get for points. Sometimes they put rare games and maybe you're lucky to find them, but I've been lucky a couple times. Here's a couple of games that I truly enjoyed playing as a kid, and this is Contra. And Super Contra. Love those games, love playing them, and I'd stay up all night long trying to beat them, trying to go as far as I can on one life, and it was just completely frustrating. So now we're going into the games with the dust covers. So this one is pro wrestling. Man, me and my friend, now to be honest with you, we would skip school to sit home and play Nintendo, and I know that was wrong. We were idiots back then, but man, to sit home and play Nintendo all day and just not have to worry about going to school was just awesome. But that's pro wrestling. This was another great game. The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Skate or Die 2. This was a good game from Data East. RoboCop. Fun game. All these games were pretty fun. I mean, this was back in the day when these games were just, it doesn't matter what game you bought for the NES, it was awesome. They were great games. Batman the video game. I don't think I have a collection yet that doesn't have a Batman game. Skate or Die. Played hours and hours with this game. You thought Tony Hawk was good. This one was the Tony Hawk of that time. Platoon. Here's another wrestling game. WrestleMania. Tiger Heli. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fun game. And here's a couple of real challenging games that I really put a lot of time in back in the day. You know, me and my friends. Ninja Gaiden. Very challenging. You know how many times I died in that game? Whew, don't want to go there. Ninja Gaiden 2, Dark Sword of Chaos. Still need to get Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom, but that game's kind of pricey at the moment. Here's a game that I spent a lot of time playing in the arcade. POW, Prisoners of War. I remember we had a convenience store not far from where we lived, and man, I would spend a lot of quarters on that machine trying to beat it, trying to play as long as I could on it. Man, it was probably one of my favorite arcade games. Wrath of the Black Manta. Here's a good one, a good arcade game. This is Spy Hunter. I think they had multiple versions of it. Well, it was the same game, but different type of, I guess, arcade style game. I think one that you sit down with the steering wheel, and there was another one that you stand up. I think they had several versions of it, but still the same game nonetheless. And this still today is a fun game to play, straight out of the arcades. That's why I like these original NES games. Kung Fu. Sky Shark. So if you like, I think it's 1942 or Tiger Heli, it's just like that little shoot 'em up game. Here's one that was absolute fun, and I need to get the second one for. This was Metal Gear. I need to get Snake's Revenge, I think. Both of them, these weren't made by Konami, these were made by Ultra Games. Here's another fun one. Karnov. Absolute fun. Kind of side-scrolling game. Another Data East title also. Breakthrough, another fun game. Kind of like Spy Hunter, but it's more traverse, more to it than that, but this one was fun. Oh man. A lot of arcade moments in this game. Double Dragon. I need to get the Double Dragon 2 and Double Dragon 3 as well. Still a lot of games I need to get. Castlevania. Of course, can't go wrong with Castlevania. That's always a must play in any collection. John Elway's Quarterback. For me, you gotta have a football game in every collection, which I do. Here's some games you guys will be familiar with. Super Mario Brothers. Get these in order here. Super Mario Brothers 2. And you probably already know what's coming up. Super Mario Brothers 3. RC Pro-Am. Here's another really good arcade game that had that you used a gun with it, but this is Operation Wolf. I spent a lot of time playing this game too. Gotcha, the sport. last game in my collection is Mission Impossible. And that concludes my whole Nintendo collection for the original NES and the Nintendo Switch. And hopefully I'll be able to find some more good deals and bring you guys some more games for these awesome consoles for the Xbox, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, NES, Xbox, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, Xbox Series X. So that concludes my full collection, guys. That's everything that I own as far as video games. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.